is up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day today. I am, and today we are talking all about my favorite bronzers, so I just don't know like how I could have a bad day when I'm talking about like my favorite products, you know? If you guys are new here, my name is Kendra. I do post 3 videos a week. I hope you subscribe. But without further ado, let's just jump on into my favorite bronzers and why they're my favorite bronzers. Here's how I see it. It's kind of hard to mess up a bronzer unless it has chunks of glitter or unless it's just like way too patchy and doesn't blend well. So what I look for is a smooth, creamy, blendable formula, and I do tend to use bronzers that have a little bit of shimmer in them or a very light sheen, something very natural, nothing chunky, nothing glittery, just because it adds more dimension to my face. I just don't like putting a bunch of matte products on my face. I do prefer to have more like of a sheen, and I have dry skin, so I want to look as glowy as possible. Starting out with my oldest favorite from the bunch, I am going to talk about the Tarte Park Avenue Princess. Now they do have a matte one. This is clearly the shimmery one. It looks really shimmery. I'm not sure if it picks up that crazy on camera as well, but it does not come off like that on the face. It comes off as this beautiful wash of color. This does retail for $30 and it has 9 grams of product. The next one I want to talk about is a YouTube cult favorite, and that is the NARS Laguna bronzer. You might look at this and be like, isn't that way too dark for you, girl? Maybe, but if you go in with a light hand, then you can blend it out and it looks beautiful. I love this bronzer. I've been using this bronzer for about 4 or 5 months now, and this is a beautiful bronzer. This blends so beautifully. You don't have to sit there and blend all day. You can go in with a heavy hand, you can contour with this because it's not too warm, or you can just really intensify the bronze if you want to look really sun-kissed and really tan that day. This is a perfect bronzer to do it with because there is just a slight shimmer in it. There's really not a ton, so if you want to build it up a bunch, it's still gonna look gorgeous. This bronzer is on the pricier end. It is $40 and it has 8 grams or 28 ounces of product. The next one I want to get into is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. Now you're probably like, what? This is like a setting powder palette, but I'm like, does this look like it's gonna set my face? And does this look like it's gonna match my skin tone? So what I do is I use these 2 colors and mixture to set my face, and I use this as a bronzer. This looks really orange, but translated onto the face with somebody of my skin tone, this is such a gorgeous, very natural look, like sun-kissed look, especially if you're as fair as me. One thing I've noticed is bronzers can look really muddy on me, and I think it has to do with all the freckles I have, just because it blends in with the freckles and it just looks muddy. This shade is perfect for somebody who's as fair as me and has a lot of freckles. It will not blend in with your freckles and it will look like a natural sun-kissed glow. This retails for $62, so if you don't want these other 2 shades, to be honest with you, this product as a whole is not worth it. But if you see yourself using all these shades, like I use all of these shades, this was totally worth it for me. This is one of my all-time favorite products that I own. So if you see yourself using all these shades, it's totally worth it. If not, don't pay $62 for this small little bronzer, okay? Next to another Hourglass product, this is the Hourglass Luminous Bronze Light. Now I only got the small one that you can get at like checkout at Sephora because the big one's like $50 and this is $25, and I was like, okay, I just only want to spend $25 right now. So I bought this one here. It has like that marble texture like a lot of Hourglass products have. This is slightly tanner, like slightly darker than the shade in the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette I was previously talking about. But this is such a gorgeous shade. This is more intense than a lot of the ones, so you do have to use a lighter hand and make sure that you blend really well. That one kind of does the blending on its own. This one, you kind of got to work a little bit more with, but it's so pretty. Hourglass makes like some of the most finely milled products, so they are easy to blend and they look so beautiful on the skin. You don't really have to worry about chalkiness or chunks of glitter. That's just not how it is, and this is a fantastic product. I really do love this, and yeah. As I was saying, this retails for $25 at like the checkout. I think it's like the travel size or whatever. And you get 1.4 grams or 0.05 ounces. So clearly this is a very expensive product. Even as the travel size, it's way expensive. But Hourglass is a super high-end brand. you kind of get what you're paying for. I've never once tried an Hourglass product and was like, what? Kind of like Cover FX. I've never once tried a Cover FX product that I didn't like. Speaking of Cover FX, my absolute new favorite cream bronzer is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Sunkissed. There is a darker shade called like Suntan or something darker. This is fantastic. The only downside to these products, I love the Custom Enhancer Drops as well. I love them so much, but they do dry kind of fast. You have to work in sections and blend. My favorite way to blend these was with a beauty blender. This is so beautiful. It's not too warm and it's not too cool tone, so it's going to do an amazing job of bronzing up your face, making you look tanner. But since it's a cream product, it literally just blends into your skin. It looks like it's so natural. It looks like it's part of your skin. It looks like you just stepped off the beach for 4 hours, but you're wearing a good amount of sunscreen so you're not burnt, but you're sun-kissed. This retails for $42, but you get 15 millimeters or 0.5 fluid ounces. It would probably take you a year to go through this whole thing, if I'm being honest with you. So $42 is such a nice, like, it's expensive, I'm not gonna lie to you, but this is really just a beautiful, amazing product. If you are looking for a cream bronzer, this is worth your money. Step out and buy this over anything, in my opinion. And if you're medium to dark, they do have a darker shade, so try it out. My newest favorite, and I did a whole video on it, is the new Becca Sunlit Bronzer. I have the shade Capri. It is the second lightest shade, and it is absolutely stunning. I think they classify it as a medium golden brown, like a warm tone golden brown, but it is absolutely stunning. It does have a golden sheen, absolutely no shimmer or glitter, none at all. It's just this really healthy looking natural sheen that just displays so beautifully on the face. It's a bronzer I'm wearing today. I do have it on, and I put it on the perimeter of my face as well. It's almost summertime, so I'm trying to look glowy and I'm trying to look tan, even though I'll never get tan. This is so beautiful though. This retails for $38, but you do get 7.1 grams or 0.25 ounces, which is a decent amount. This is one of my new favorite bronzers. To be honest with you, I've been reaching for this every single day. I've had to tell myself, like, use other bronzers, so I've had to reach out. This is my new favorite. It's stunning. It blends so beautifully on the skin. It's not harsh. It's not chalky. It doesn't look muddy on my skin. It's just this beautiful warm glow. So these aren't some of my absolute favorite bronzers, but I did want to give an honorary mention to some of the affordable ones. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. It's a lot more cool toned than a lot of the bronzers I have. So that's why I don't really reach for it, because I do like slightly more of a warm bronzer shade, but this blends out like a dream, and it's not too crazy pigmented, so you can really decide how you want to wear it and what you want it to look like. This is a great one. I think it's like $10 or $11 from the drugstore. And the other type of bronzer I wanted to mention is the Colorpop bronzers, especially these new pressed formula version. I love Colorpop. These blend so beautifully. I really like this shade because it's so warm. This is the Alexis Ren one. But if you want something more affordable, definitely check this out. Colorpop will not let you down. I would not be talking about it if it would. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you enjoyed me talking about my favorite bronzers, which is already my favorite makeup product. So I love this video. If you did, definitely make sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new here, definitely subscribe down below. I post 3 videos a week and you don't want to miss them, right? Anyways, I hope you have a great morning, noon, evening, day, night, whenever it is that you're watching this. I love you very much. Bye!